Hey guys, this is going to be a Platinum Mercy VOD review going in depth on positioning, talking about Valk usage, and then more in depth than probably anything else, talking about general awareness and use of your camera. That's something that I don't think a lot of Mercy coaches spend a lot of time going into. I think it's a very important skill for Mercy players to develop when you're talking about the awareness of your team, awareness of the enemy team, cutting down on deaths, not only on yourself, but on your team as a whole. If you have any questions, let me know, and hope you enjoyed the review.
When you're prioritizing damaging Pharah, why do you normally pocket Pharah? What is it about Pharah that means that she benefits or needs pocket, as opposed to Hanzo or Tracer or Genji? Like, what is it about Pharah?
I don't know. I've just been told, damage boost fair.
Yeah. But do you see the problem with that?
Yeah, I don't have any knowledge to why.
Okay. Well, then here's the thing. Can I be frank with you? When people tell you to damage boost Pharah, they probably don't know the answer either. They just know that you're supposed to. So you're no better than they are, but you need to be better than they are. You're intelligent. Tell me why you damage boost Pharah. Don't rely on your knowledge.
It's harder for the Ana, I guess. It's harder for the Ana to...
Bingo, right there. One. It's harder for my supports to heal Pharah. That's one reason. Give me another reason. Keep thinking.
She is often, going, I guess, looking for those squishy targets.
Okay.
And it's easier for her to, kind of to kill them, basically.
Yeah.
So giving her that 30% is more beneficial.
Absolutely. Why else?
When she's ulting, it's very easy for her to die. She's still, so trying to possibly keep her alive.
Exactly. Okay. Let me ask you another question. How aggressive does a Hanzo play versus a Pharah play in general?
Way more aggressive than a Hanzo. He has to take his time with his shots.
Right. So then will the Pharah more likely demand support compared to a Hanzo?
Yeah.
Yeah. You see what I'm saying? But compare that to a Tracer. A Tracer usually plays very aggressive. But why don't you pocket Tracer?
It's just not safe. And also, you're giving away where she's blinking. It's easy for people to track her.
Sure. A damage boosted Tracer would be great if you could do it, but you couldn't do it without dying for it. A Pharah is one of the more aggressive heroes that is pocketable because she has the verticality that can keep you safe as well. So yeah, absolutely. Okay, and the reason why that's important is because to know why you pocket Pharah is also to know when you shouldn't. When would be a good time to not pocket Pharah? You tell me.
If, they have double hit scan, there's not a lot of, cover. And you're just, it's just easy to get shot out of the sky.
Okay, sure. Go back to why you pocket Pharah, and then when those situations wouldn't apply. Remember, it's she's on squishies, she can't get healed by her supports because your supports can't reach her, or she goes aggressive. Those are the three reasons that you and I came up with.
Right. I guess too aggressive, way too far, into spin,
What about the opposite?
Not aggressive, just floor Pharah, might as well just damage boost the Rhine at that point.
Sure, or the Hanzo or anything else. Right, exactly. Okay, perfect. Let's go. Remember we talked about how there's not going to be any spikes of value, but what I'm going to do is it's going to be almost exhausting because I'm going to second guess every decision that you make. But let's look at this right here. What do you think about your positioning right now? Right here.
It's okay. I get really nervous about that train. I just don't want somebody to come out of there and just, shoot me down.
Let me ask you a question right here, because that's a great point. What do you need to be looking at right now?
I guess my others. My team.
You need to keep awareness. Right.
Yeah.
But let me ask you a question. Do you need to stare at them all the time?
No.
Let me ask you a question. Is there anybody in this train right now?
No, I don't think so.
You don't know for sure, though, do you?
Yeah, I don't know for sure.
No. Do you think? Could you check?
No.
You see? You just have to turn your camera a little bit. You just look for a half a second. Okay. Now we can stay. Right?
Okay.
And if you can stay, why is that important? Because so we don't have to do this.
Go through the...
Right.
Yeah.
Now, are you going to die for this? Almost never. But remember, the almost nevers need to be never with Mercy. We need to be consistently making perfect decisions if we want to improve. Because there's going to be so many of us. Because right here, You might also lose your pocket with Pharah, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, there it is. You see that?
I do. Yeah.
Maybe you missed the rocket. And as well as it's like when you're transitioning to this position as well, maybe there's an opportunity here to heal your Hanzo or to pocket your Ana or to assist your Rein, but you weren't in a position to do so because you slingshotted yourself all the way across to the other side of the map. So let's keep going. Okay. Damage boost. Struggling a little bit with losing a target, so just something to practice. It's like, I know I'm telling you two different things, right? I'm telling you, look at the enemy team, like do these awareness checks, but also don't break the beam with the person that you're healing or pocketing, right? But I think those are two things that you can simultaneously improve at.
Okay.
All right, looks good. Looks good. Love it. Nice job. I love that also, like, even like where you're at right now is cute. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not flying out in the open. You are like, I'm going to sit right here. I like this position better. It feels safer. And I think you're absolutely right. This is really good. Really nice use of the bounce tech right there. Well done. Look at the distance. Like, this is absurd. Like, what is that? That is an abomination right there. Nice job.
Yeah.
You know, you can keep the beam. Obviously, just maybe a little too far because now the beam breaks. But yeah. That's definitely how you want to use that ability. And I think... let me know if I'm overloading you here. I think you can handle it. I think you could do a better job with... I'm going to say it in a really dry way, but it'll make sense when your camera management. Okay? Right now, what's the issue with your camera management?
The floor.
The floor.
Yeah.
What should you be looking at? Because there's a few options, isn't there?
My team, the
team,
Sky, Pharah.
Your team. Well, you don't need to look at Pharah. You have your settings where it's preferred GA target, right? Or preferred beam target with GA, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you don't need to look at your Pharah to GA to her, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so then you don't need to be looking at your Pharah. You can see her HP in the middle of your screen anyway. But you could be looking here. And you know what else you could be looking at? You could be looking here. Is this soldier a risk or a threat to you? Well, maybe,
yeah.
But you don't know that, right?
Right.
You don't know that. So it's always about finding the balance between awareness of my team, awareness of where I am on cover, and awareness of the enemy team. And this is what makes Mercy hard, is balancing and juggling all of those things at the same time and doing them all properly. This is downtime that's invested into nothing. And I've noticed this is something that we tend to do a little too much for my taste. Like right now, that torb could have killed us. We were not aware. We were we're kind of like zoning out, for lack of a better term.
Okay.
Like right now, is this safe?
No.
Well, yeah, it is, but you didn't know that, did you? You didn't know that. You needed to, again, awareness, check what's going on, then make the decision. Guess what? It's fine. But even just if this Orissa's here, she can't kill you, but she's going to javelin you and cancel the res, right? So like, just do a check. By the way, I think we're doing a pretty good job with cover positioning. I've been very impressed with that so far.
Thank you.
It's okay. Okay, remember we talked about reinforcing bad habits, right? And how that can come to be actually negative practice. Mercy is one of the worst heroes when it comes to that, because think about your GA usage. Think about your beam usage. Everything but res is something that you're constantly spamming, so it's really easy to reinforce bad habits. And let me ask you a question. Do you think about every single GA that you push? Every single one?
No.
No. Is it reasonable for you to think about every single time you press the 2-second cooldown?
No.
No. But you have to be very careful that you don't ever think about it. Do you kind of see what I'm saying? Like right here, you just press it, but you didn't really think about it, right? We can even go back to here. So when you clonk your head chasing the Moira, you're just pressing the button. Like right now, why did you jump there? Yeah. Why? You know,
I don't know. You know,
right.
Like it's, I guess, a habit of
right.
taking high ground.
Right. You see what I'm saying? And this is something that's really difficult to break, because you are playing a hero where it's spamming text and spamming GA and things like that are really important, but you can't completely autopilot. Otherwise, things like this happen, right? Or things like I'm looking, like that happened, for example.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you broke your beam a little bit, unfortunate. You need to be really careful about this. Most Mercies have the habit of spamming things and then getting into the habit of, oh no, I lost a fight because I accidentally spammed attack on autopilot without thinking about it. So what makes the hero hard? And that's why we really need you to be fully focused, right, for your training, because otherwise you're going to start reinforcing these habits when you shouldn't. Well, this is something. Camera management, right?
Mm-hmm.
First off, obviously a little slow to get to cover. Second off, damage boost here, please. Third off, where should your crosshair be?
On my trying to get on my team.
Well, maybe. Does your team need help?
Or,
You
no.
don't, maybe I don't. You don't really know, do you? Like, I don't think so, but you don't really know. Okay. Your crosshair is where your eyes are usually. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Where should your eyes be right now? Hey. These guys are shooting at me. Do they see me? Do I need to get out? You know, and you're not looking. You're just kind of like, what nice architecture. You know, you could be looking at these guys. Do they need help? Do I need to damage boost my Hanzo? Do I need to heal my Ana? Or is there a flank? But this is where your awareness has to step up. Because right here it's like, oh, you also lost beam too. Good. But the threat here is just a better team kills you. A better team kills you right there.
Right.
You could Valk this as well. I mean, it's Valk, you know, there's never like a perfect time to use it, but if there's a time to use it, you use it, right? But like even here, I just see Pharah's got beam, right?
Mm-hmm.
So where should your camera be right now?
On my team.
Right. Well, should they? Should they? What's going on
Or
over here?
your enemies. Yeah.
Are you walking into Soldier LOS right now, or Torb LOS? Is this Orisa going to javelin you?
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Like, I don't know. These are questions that you need to answer. So with Mercy, it's almost can be a little bit of a nauseating, constantly checking what's going on left, what's going on right, where's my team, what's going on here, right? There's where your mechanics comes from, is that hyper awareness. And when we talked about Mercy skill set not carrying over to other heroes, you know what skill set carries over really well to other heroes? That skill set right there. If you're able to do this, your Kiriko is going to get better, your Ana's going to get better, and your GM Widowmaker is going to get better as well.
Okay.
Just general awareness of that kind of stuff. And like right here, you know, could you have saved this Hanzo? I don't think so. But you didn't even know that he was critical, nor did you know that he was there, did you?
No.
That's on you.
Not until I got back, yeah.
And that's on you.
Mm-hmm.
We talked about the spam, right? You see body, you press res.
Yep.
If you give it 1 second, this Moira fades in. She probably gets her head blown off by the damage boosted Pharah, who you are not only not damage boosting, but you're also putting your own life in the line.
Right.
Ooh. Okay. Let's see what we got. Now, you respond to an audio cue here. If you responded to this any slower, this Ana dies. So this isn't perfect, but this is good. You should feel good about this one.
Okay.
Okay. You see it even here?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, your crosshair hasn't moved for like the last 5 seconds. So you're either itching your nose or you're playing Mercy. One or the other. But it's like, this is the thing, it's like with Mercies, it's like everybody says this about quote unquote Mercy mains, but it's actually a really unfair thing because it's not what a Mercy should be doing, right? Like right now, Pocket and Pharah, she needs healing. Okay. So then you got one or two things you could be doing. One is, well, you tell me, what are those things? What should she be doing right now with your crosshair?
So either looking at the choke to see what type of enemies can see me from that position.
Right, exactly.
Or my team.
Right.
Making sure Ana's good,
right.
you know?
Yeah, right. Where's my Ana? Maybe even just like looking at this Hanzo just in case he gets crit, because he's peeking aggressively, right? So there's a chance that a Kiriko hits a shot and I'm going to need to drop Pharah immediately to heal this guy up. But you're just kind of like, you know. For a second there, I was about to praise you for like not immediately resing, and then like, okay, we're good. Okay, I'm gonna res, but I realized you didn't have res. So,
No.
Okay, this is good though. We got to. By the way, I think as well, it's like when is a good time to Valk?
When I get it, for the most part,
Sure,
I guess.
sure,
Like,
sure. As long as there's a fight
or
going on,
I'm
you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, even if it's just you use Valk, things get a little bit hairy. They use an ult in response. It's fine. It's fine. I think even now Valk would be okay. Careful! Don't just you see the tech spam, right? You don't want it. You didn't want to bounce there. Definitely could Valk this. Win the fight. I don't care if you're up 1. I don't care if you're up 2. Win the fight.
I'm just holding it too long.
Yeah, you can use it right now too. You see, so you again, like we see the quote unquote the tech spam decision here. So you go Pharah, right? Pharah is the proper pocket target. But should you fly? Where should you stop your GA? Where should you be right now?
Like right on the high ground right there.
Right, you should just probably cancel it like right here, right? Almost, and then like drop behind the corner. But what happens is you cancel in what is a very common Mercy tech, right? Oh crap. And then that's what forces your Valk.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. All right.
These Valks mostly to kind of get my.
And that's fine. And that's fine. What it should be though is that like I know I'm going to be in a more aggressive position with how I want to play. Therefore, I'm going to preemptively pop Valk. Not oh crap, I made a mistake. Then I have to pop Valk. You know what I'm saying? It should be a conscious decision to make a more aggressive play that will be enabled by Valk.
Yeah,
okay.
I kind of wasted it because I didn't even use the split beam for anybody else but the Pharah.
Yeah, and it happens. It happens. I like that. So I don't know if you're looking at your Pharah here, but obviously, like, you need to check this door, right? You need to keep your eyes on that door. Keep your eyes on your team. Keep your eyes on the door, and so on. Oh, bless me. Good. Good, good. Okay. I'm gonna ask you a question. Are you on console or PC?
I'm on console.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Because I see a lot of these turns are very uncomfortable. This makes total sense now.
Yeah.
I don't think there's a whole lot you could do about it. Maybe you could up your sensitivity a tiny bit. I honestly don't know.
Yeah. So before this, my sensitivity wasn't like, it was at 100, but there's advanced settings and I didn't know about them. So I just recently changed my my sensitivity to like the highest it could be.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say Skid and Skisty just released a video on that. Yeah, I mean obviously that would be the way to check, because I could tell like what's happening is like, I don't know if you've got my stream pulled up, but it's like you walk forward and then you're like whip, and then you're like it's very like rigid. So the reason why that's so important is because so much of what we're talking about is like looking around and awareness, and obviously if that's uncomfortable or difficult to do, then you're just not going to want to do it. You know what I'm saying? We need to make what you need to do as easy as we possibly can, so it's easy to do. Otherwise, you know, either that or you're going to have like the world's like most jacked thumbs. Okay. Nice. I mean, this is like obviously responding to an audio cue, but this is why you being so like alert, not just like quick on the draw, but alert is so important, right? Like this movement is fine, you know, but like bam, this Honest should be dead, mate. Like this Honest should be dead. You know,
I think she does die.
She does die, but even then, she still is able to get off a few more extra heals, and you never know. Like maybe that's the difference here. Careful about the flight there. That's again just like you just kind of like press the shift button, you know. Lost your Pharah. Where is your Pharah? I honestly do not know where your Pharah is. Where is your Pharah? Oh, she's back. She's left you. This is silly. You might get away with it in plat.
Yeah.
But do you don't know where that Torb is?
Nope.
Nope.
And she dies again because I leave her. But, yeah.
I don't know. You came back. You know what I'm saying? I'll cut you some slack. I'll cut you some slack. Get him. Oh man. Oh bless me. Okay, unfortunate. Okay. I always love the skipping ahead in the replay viewer, because for whatever reason the soldiers always T-pose for like a brief second. It's only soldier. I don't know why. All right.
Weird. 3 placer.
Yeah, whatever. Careful. Nice. That was good movement there. You could Valk this if you want to play it safe. Nice. A lot of your movement is very reasonable, by the way. I think maybe the only problem I have is maybe that your movement is, your tech is a little too good, so you have a tendency to spam it when you shouldn't, you know? But I think you're doing a fine job here. Oh, good. Okay, yeah, see, like, this is perfect. Like, that little bit of balance gets you a little bit of extra height, and then, like, what are they supposed to do about it? You know? Like, how do they shoot you, you know? This is really good. Okay. So again, here you could Valk. Like, the fight is definitely breaking out, so you could Valk here, and this will just make it so much easier for you to do what you want to do.
Okay.
Really nice job. But why?
I think I was trying to cover them a little bit.
Ah, body block?
Yeah, but it didn't really work out.
That's okay,
yeah.
that's okay. I respect it, but no. But no. Yeah, just no. It just cancel the GA, cancel the GA here, and then go from there. And again, the Valk, right? We're holding it for Guam at this point in time, and there it is. You make a mistake, you Valk. We don't want to see that.
Okay.
Good. Okay. Ah, that sucks. Quickly turn around. No res. It's okay. Yep. Okay. Nice. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. It's okay. It's okay. We're good. We're good. Do you have any? Okay. Let's put it this way. What are you seeing so far? What needs to be practiced?
My Valk usage.
Yeah. Yeah. What about your Valk usage needs to improve?
I'm just holding it and then just waiting until like I almost die. I guess and then Valking to get out of it.
Okay. So then what's the solution? What do you need to practice specifically?
Well, positioning, like, so I don't feel like I need to use my Valk like when I'm in bad situations.
Sure.
And then also like just if the fight's breaking out, you know, just popping it and then damage boosting the whole team.
Yeah.
So everybody gets camera position.
What do you mean specifically with the camera position?
I'm looking at the floor sometimes, or just kind of staring into the abyss, just zoning out.
Yeah, exactly.
And I should be paying attention to enemy LOS or, you know, our team, especially our Ana, making sure she doesn't die.
Okay.
Just, I guess the hitting res right when there's, you know, right when I have, right when I see a soul, you know.
We want to build the habit of doing what right before we res?
Looking around.
Okay, right. Just 2 seconds. Just quick awareness check. Yeah. Very similar to your camera usage, right? Just like we want a general awareness of like what's actually happening and then making the decision based off of that. Because I think when you give yourself that time, you'll be able to make a good decision. Okay, so that's what we need to practice. Don't just need to practice reses. That's a lazy thing. We need to practice looking around before res. That's the skill that we need, right? Okay. And I want you to coach yourself. And you tell me to pause and you tell me what you should have done better and what you did well, what you didn't do good, okay?
No, I'm just backing out. Positioning's fine, but there's a torb up top that there is a torb up top, but that doesn't matter. This fight is just kind of lost at this point. We lost our Ryan too early. Yeah, now I'm stuck. I really should just I'm so surprised they're not trying to kill me right here. Really should just be focusing on trying to back out.
This is the wildest fight I have ever seen. What is going on? Yeah, okay, honestly, I lied. You're doing a good job. Okay, the first tech was like really stupid, but like this is pretty good. Okay, I'm sorry, I'll shut up again. All right, here we go. Let's
you're good. Yeah, I mean my positioning's been all right. It like they really should have killed me sooner. Jeez. I mean, I that was a good Valk. Try to stabilize the fight. I don't know why I'm shooting. There's nobody. Oh, I think there's a Widow over there or something.
Yeah, the Widow just died. Ah, I know. That was probably that was a good fight. I'm not alive. We're gonna do one more. You down for one more?
Yeah, that's fine.
Let's do it again. This is fun. This is wild, man. Ah.
So I'm pocketing my Hanzo because he just has more, in my opinion, he has more potential with a damage boost.
Remember we talked about with the Pharah?
Mm-hmm. Like, he's being more aggressive. Like, the Torp's just... Yeah, the Torp's just depending on his turret, especially being in... He's just kind of, like, wanting that to, you know, win the game, I guess.
Right. As long as you can pocket this guy safely, this is the best target, you know?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. I wanted to get up there, but...
Look at that camera movement.
Like, yeah.
It's good.
Yeah, I'm looking around at this time actually, like...
It's cover usage. Man, this is good. My coaching was so good that it, like, retroactively, like, made your second half of this game that much better.
Yeah.
I lied. I'm gonna do another fight. I'm addicted. I'm addicted to this movement and positioning now.
Right here, I'm just really trying to stay out of LOS. Like, as much as possible, just because, like, the choke is so dangerous right here, especially with Larissa.
Look how fast your reaction speed is with the Hanzo pocket. Watch this. Look at the damage boost, right?
Mm-hmm.
He starts to take damage. He starts to get a crit, and you're immediately on heal. That was at 0.25 speed too. Nice.
Oh wow.
Nice movement. Oh man, you're just cracked. Oh, this movement too. Look at that. To get the beam on the Ryan and break LOS.
Oh god, that was kind of scary.
Yeah, but it was like if your Ryan survives, maybe the fight's winnable. You know, like you had to pocket your Ryan. You know.
Right. Oh, the javelin. I tried.
Oh no! You're this close to greatness. You were this close. You were so close. Ah, there's so many good things to say about the last 3 minutes. Like, really, truly, like, you've got immense potential. Like, I don't know if you've been working on some stuff. Like, this looks so good, but like, just give it a second. You know, like, it actually turns out that maybe this res wasn't even necessary at all. Maybe you should have just touched with Valk and done a little whoopsie doodle. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That is just so depressing. Okay.
Right.
Lots of good things to say. That's so many good things to say here. What are some things that you're doing well, really well? We've talked about the things that you want to improve upon. I think if we look back at the patch notes, the notes in your Discord, those are all very relevant. Okay, after what we've seen, especially that last one. But what are you doing really well? What are the good things? What do you need to keep doing?
My positioning, I think, has been really well, especially in this game. I was really paying attention to where I was at for the most part. There was a couple of mistakes, but
the mistakes seem like a misapplication of tech that was on an autopilot, less so than you being stupid and not thinking about it. I think it was just like, oh shoot, I didn't mean to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Okay. What else has been good?
I guess, my voice line, whenever I hear a voice line, you know, especially Anna's voice line, like, she needs healing.
You're listening.
Forget what it... Yeah, I'm listening, making sure, you know, not using my camera, so I figured out a different way.
Yeah, I guess so. You know, you found a long cut. I've liked your beam management has been quite good. It seems like it's not perfect, but it is one of your strengths, I think, is your ability to decide heal and damage boost. And I very rarely saw you on heal when a target was full HP. We did see it sometimes, but I think it was definitely something that you were thinking about. And I will say your tech usage as well, definitely abused sometimes in a bad way. And it got you either killed or close to being killed a few times. But as many times as you messed it up, you also nailed it, and then you saved your life from it. So I think what is Widowmaker doing? Anyway, there a lot of things that looked really good. Okay.